1051.
Power 1051 is the Breakfast Club. Good morning. We got a special guest in the building this morning.
Yes.
Mr. T.I.
One of the few rappers I actually do like on a professional and personal level.
Yes.
I sure appreciate that.
I don't think you a rapper, man. I just think you a real person who puts words together nicely.
You know what? I think you about right, though. You about right, though. I always tell my partners, man, I'm like, man, you know what? I'm no superstar, man. I'm not socially awkward enough. I'm too normal.
You too know exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're a little socially awkward.
Nah, not at all.
Yo, listen, I've been knowing. I met T.I. in 2002, and this is when you wasn't on LaFace anymore. Arista.
Yeah.
And you had 24s on a CD.
Yeah.
With the white CD cover, like he did it at the crib.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he came to Columbia, South Carolina. He had a great champion hoodie. He had the same people he always roll with now. And it was like 11 o'clock at night, and he's been the same way ever since. He never, ever changed.
He still got that
Never.
CD with the...
I don't know where the CD at. And he's still with the same people.
He got some more money in his pocket now.
A lot more money,
The cover might have ripped off the CD, but, you know, I still can find it.
I feel like I know T.I. so much better now after
Why?
watching your television show.
Oh.
You know,
okay.
it gives like real
Well, thank
insight
you.
into who you are as a person because you've always been cool. I know
Right.
we argue and stuff like that, and we seem like
You
we don't
argue.
get. It
I
seems like we
correct
don't
you.
get along, but you have always been cool in your own way. and watching that show, it gets to really see a different side of T.I. as a family man.
Well, thank you, man.
Now, let me
she,
tell you what-
she just slick chucked me off.
She definitely did. She definitely did.
Now, let me tell you what DJ Envy says.
Uh-oh.
Envy says the show makes you look old.
I did say that.
And I say, why does it make him look old?
I'ma
Because
tell
he's
you
being a
why.
man raising his family? That
No,
don't make him look
no,
old.
No,
no.
Charlamagne, you
I
agree.
mean-
No, I
you
did
agree.
not.
Yes,
Don't
you
tell
did.
that lie. Don't you
Let me
dare tell that
explain. Let me
lie.
explain. I said in hip hop, I said it's
I
wrong.
can see how you say that.
But when you start looking old in hip hop, people stop liking you. That's just our genre of music. When you rock and roll and you're 50 and you put
I
out an
don't believe
album,
that.
they still support.
My-
When you're a country singer and you do that, they still support. But as soon as you get a gray hair in hip hop, they tell you old and they don't.
You know what they don't want? You can't be a man. You can't show your,
Nah,
your
it's not
wife
about-
and
not
your
about being a
kids.
man. It's not mad about
you
that.
old because you being a man?
Champ, hey, listen, man. I personally believe that the experiences, all the things that I have endured and experienced over in my time in this game, that makes me old. That makes me look old. It's like, man, he done been through this, he been through that, he been through this, he been through that.
You have
And-
been through a lot.
and you know what I'm saying, and that is what, you know, makes a person seem old. But I'm still a lot. I'm younger than some rappers right now that ain't even dropped their first album yet.
Oh, absolutely.
And
You
you know,
know
you've
what I'm
always,
saying?
yeah, you've always been so private too. That's why I was surprised. Now your kids are all stars, like super cute.
Well,
You know, you got rappers in the family. You got the OMG girls. You got your son who raps. You got your young son who's the man of the house. He thinks.
Definitely the man of the house.
And all of that. And I've always was amazed because you've always been like, you don't want to discuss this, you don't want to discuss that. I'm very private about what goes on in my home life.
You just
But then
opened up out the blue,
Yeah,
just
and you
out
put
the
it all out
blue.
there, and I was shocked. Like, what made
But
you
if
decide
look-
to do that?
If you listen to his music, though, he been open.
Yeah, but people are opening their
Nah,
music, but
not like this.
like they are in a.
I mean, I just think it was time for people to see who I was as a man. For people to see who I was as a man and not taking advantage of the opportunity to pull from small moments in my life and have that be a blanket to judge me off of. I wanted them to say, okay, well, these are just isolated incidents. As a whole, this is who he is as a man. And I needed to offer them that opportunity.
I do have to say, man, it's not fair the way you won't let your daughter do certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
No,
man,
he's goddamn
That's his
right.
daughter.
What
What you mean? What you want his daughter to do?
Lord have
He
mercy.
didn't want her to wear heels,
I
wedge
agree.
heels.
I
Wedge
agree.
heels? There's nothing wrong with wedge heels.
Wedge heels and heels is the
man.
same thing. You know what comes
No,
after
they're
the
not.
You know,
Wedge
you know what he
heels-
said? You know what he said on that episode? You know what comes after the heels? Exactly.
What comes after the heels?
The heels come off.
The heels come off, exactly.
Listen, I told you,
Yes.
when I met your daughter, I told her keep your mind open and your legs closed.
There you go.
Straight up.
There you go. There you
Straight
go.
up.
But is there any pressure now? Because now you have, you know, your daughter's group, which is doing well.
Yeah.
B.O.B. that's doing well.
Yeah.
Now you got to basically battle your own groups.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
That's you absolutely positive. You got to do better than all them.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
But aren't you and B.O.B. doing an album together?
Yeah, we working at it. We working at it. We recorded about 5-6 songs, but as soon as I get my album out the way, now that we have Strange Clouds in stores right now, go get it. We have a lot more time to focus on that, and you know, hopefully, you know, we can do an album or tour and all that.
You don't strike me as the person that would try to compete with any of your acts. If you came out and went gold and, you know, OMG Girls went triple platinum, you'd be like, hell yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm ready to see, listen, this is what everyone fails to realize. I want out.
I don't blame you,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Want out.
I want out, man.
This-
you know.
listen, the game
what
is not
the
for real people.
Exactly. What the game is going to and where it has evolved into from a personality standpoint. It go against what I represent, man. What I embody, this game contradicts that. You know, so I want out. I'm in it because I love music, and you know, I have obligations contractually.
What do you
But,
mean by it contradicts?
man?
T.I. is real and the game is fake.
That's really what
That's
it
what
is?
it boils down
Yeah,
to.
pretty much.
That's
I
it.
mean, it was at one time, man. This music was about speaking to the people who felt like you feel. Now, the people I'm speaking to, they don't necessarily feel like I feel. And in my day, if you were saying something if you were rapping about something that you really weren't living, see, that was a strike against you and you were held accountable. Nowadays, nobody even expects you to live up to the things you rap about. See, so this just goes against what I represent, what I stand for.
Right.
So
Really,
if
Crispo?
they outsell me, then that's just all the more better for me to fade to the back and cross my legs on my desk. You know?
It's crazy. I had having this conversation with T.I. the other day. I said, you've always been known as a reality-based rapper.
Yeah.
So, you know, even though you are the king of trap music, if you rap about the trap now, people are going to look at you like we look at all these other line-ass rappers.
You know what? But they can't because I've done it. You know what I'm saying? I can speak from a place of understanding and experience. These other people, they imagining things.
Yeah, you
know?
did say that nowadays you have to rap more about things that you've already experienced, not necessarily what you're doing right now.
Sure, this is true.
But how do you feel about the game now? Because when you came out, and even now, you're talking from a different point. Like, the pants are a lot tighter.
And that's what envy wants you to do.
completely
The industry,
disagree with
the
that.
industry is a lot faker.
Yeah, his pants are tight today.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So, but yet you still almost like you feel like you still got to do records with these guys because these guys are still
I mean, I don't feel like I got to do anything.
like the mixtape F the City Up.
Right.
What you did was brought Atlanta back together,
That was my focus.
right?
It
But
wasn't
there's dudes on the mixtape that are not T.I.
Like who?
understood.
Like, no. There's a different. I mean, there are two different elements. Whether it's Travis
talking about
Porter,
Travis
whether it's
Porter.
just you
We're talking
know,
about
whether it's
Travis
Travis Porter, whether it's
But they
Future,
make
whether
fun- but
it's
they make fun of
Jeezy,
it.
you know,
I like
but
Travis
but
Porter.
but it's not together. So do you ever feel like I don't want to be in this game no more because this is not me?
Yes, that's what I just said.
Like looking at
Were you paying attention, Envy?
I am paying attention.
Well, you know, but the good thing for you is that you have other outlets. I mean, you have movies, you're
Yes.
writing books, you have your
Yes.
television show,
Yes.
you know, clothing line.
Yes.
So you really are. You're a businessman. You have artists underneath you.
Yes.
So you're more behind the desk.
Precisely. You know, but
But you don't want to retire.
I mean, man, you know, I'm never gonna say retiring. That's so final. You know what I'm saying? That's so. I'll take some time off and focus on something else for a minute.
Do
I
you-
think it's easy for you to make records, but I think right now you're having a hard time as an artist because, like, even on a new record, it's like you're saying this is what they want. They want the ignorant stuff. It's almost like you're being sarcastic. Like, I'm just giving y'all what y'all want.
Pretty much. Pretty much, and I can do that. You know, it comes real easy to me because that's what I started out doing. But see, me as an artist, I make attempts to evolve and grow into something that surpasses what I've already done. But it seems like everybody just wants. I want them to do this. I want them to do this. I want them to do this.
I think we like the ignorant T.I.
Yeah, see what I mean?
You know,
see what I mean? You see what I
T.I.
mean?
gotta be T.I. He gotta grow in the ball. He
see
gotta
what
be
I
who
mean?
he is
Remember
now.
that record
But-
when he was going to everybody on that record? What's that record I play in the strip club all the time?
I'm talking to him.
Exactly.
I'm talking to
I
you.
like the it ain't tricking if you got it.
The ignorant T.I. that I will
like that.
slap you in your
That's not
motherfucking
ignorant,
face
though.
and then
And
punch you
you-
and kick you in the dirt.
And you know what else?
And I'll ride
though?
my bike on the way to do it.
And you know what else though? Dig this, right? We're dealing with a person who has done so much and who is like you've heard this person. He's so diverse and he has so much strength and ability to do so many different things and go to in so many different lanes. That you have a group of people who like to hear him do this, a group of people who like to hear him do that, a group of people who like to hear him do something else. So now what you have, every time he drops a record, one group is satisfied, 2 or 3 groups are not. So that's what we dealing with here. Because when I satisfy you, when I drop that record, then you know I have her. And she's
No,
like,
I
"Ah,
like
well,
both,
don't
but I
really-"
like the sweet T.I. I like the, you know what, you made it cool for guys to feel like they can be married and have a family and be a good dad and be a good husband.
Okay.
You know, and it's made it kind of cool because people like Charlamagne, you know, they think it's cool to run out and run around with a bunch of different
Hey,
women.
wait a minute,
Hold on, because I'm still. Don't act like this ain't panty pumping number 1.
Wait a minute, man.
Hold on. Let's not act like that. Let's not act like that.
Formally.
T.I. has
know
made
what
it
I'm
cool
saying?
for men to realize, and other people too, like Jay-Z, that it is cool to be married and in a relationship and be public about it and not try to hide it and think it's, oh, I got to be single to keep up this certain type of image and this certain kind of lifestyle that people perceive me as having.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I commend you for that.
Well, thank you. But I think that's the challenge. You know, that's the elephant in the room. Like, man, we done heard you live your life. We expect big records from you. We're the big 100 million in audience, all 3 format record. Where's that? Okay. Then you got cats. Nah, wait a minute. We heard you do Top Back and what you know about that. Where's that record?
Absolutely.
Then you got, no, hold up. We heard you do whatever you like.
Oh, my father loves
and-
that song, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? And Let's Get Away.
Right.
And so where's that record?
So where is the medium?
So there, I mean, you just really got to continue to deliver records. You just got to, and that's the thing. That's the thing that I have going for me. That I got records.
How does it affect you mentally? Like when you're in the studio, you're like, oh, I got to make another live your life.
Nah,
Oh,
I just do what moves me. You know what I'm saying? I do this record right now because this is where I'm at right now. And eventually, you know what I'm saying, I got a plethora of all these different types of records. Everything. I can satisfy all these genres. I just can't drop one record that everybody digs the same way at the same time. You know, so right now I'm dropping this record for this crowd, this record for this crowd, and I'll be dropping another record very soon for another crowd.
Gotcha.
You know, that's my plan right now.
Why not write a record about how you feel about the game right now? Even if people say, "Oh, he's disgruntled," you're not disgruntled. You rich. You good.
I know
Like,
it.
just talk
I
about the
mean,
state of the game right now.
I probably got that record too, but it's gonna be an album cut.
You kind of touched on it on I'm Back when you first came out. You know, the way
Yeah.
people was dressing and the music they was making, but like really go in.
Yeah, but you know that'll be an album cut. That'll be a record that you know you go and you get and people listen to it like, oh yeah, man, you know you heard this one, but it's not gonna be a single.
Gotcha.
You know.
Now, what's going on with this Marvel franchise movie thing that I'm hearing about?
That
what
kind
is
of scared me a little bit too, because they said you're gonna play the Green Lantern. I said, if I
Nah,
see T.I. in some damn
nah.
green tights,
What is that
You know,
about?
but look, now for nothing, Green Tights might give him 30, 40 million a movie.
I ain't mad at that.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Look, like you
You
said,
know
that's his
what?
way back out.
I'm pro business.
You
So
know
yeah, if you
what?
get 30, 40 million, what do you think?
Hey, I'm with that.
I'm pro business,
I'm
man.
with that. Nah, but look though, it's not me as the. I'm just telling you that there's a franchise existing that is shooting one of their movies that has inquired about me for a role in that movie, not necessarily me being this character.
Okay. All right, that's good. And then you have, I read something somewhere about a movie with Kevin Hart. Is that happening?
Yeah. Me and Kev, we got a few things, opportunities to do a few things together. They're all in development right now. You know what I'm saying?
So acting is a main focus for you.
Yeah, I start a movie on the 28th, a comedy with Melissa McCarthy and Jason Bateman.
Nice. I like Jason.
Yeah, do the Will Smith thing. Get out the rap game, man. 'Cause I mean, I'm every day. I'm just getting around more
Not yet,
delusional
though.
ass
Not
rappers.
yet,
Nah,
though.
man, he
Nah,
good,
nah,
man.
yeah.
He
He
could
good.
do both. He could do
Nah,
both.
I'm good. I got
Yeah.
I'm Serious. I got trap music. I got King. I got Paper Trail. I'm good.
Nah, not yet.
good.
Not yet. Not yet.
I'm good, man.
Nah.
I mean, hey man, as long as people want to hear me do what I do, I'm gonna continue to do it. But I feel like if I do leave, I'm gonna leave on a high note.
Cause it'll hurt
Oh,
me.
you can't. No, don't get high.
It'll hurt
What
me
you
if
mean?
Not high, like high.
I'm gonna get blitzed. Then I'm gone.
So when is the new album dropping?
September 4th.
September 4th.
Trouble Man, right?
Yeah.
Still the title. And the show, the new season premieres the day before.
September 3rd.
What's up with Iggy, man? We've been trying to get Iggy up here on the morning show. She kind of
Iggy's
scared of me,
actually Iggy's actually she in town. I can try and put that together for
though. Yeah,
you.
she's a nice girl. She got a fat ass, too.
Oh, come on.
She do.
You got an old lady, man.
You know what? I tell her you said that.
I told her, actually.
You did?
Absolutely. When
How
I
did
saw
she
her.
respond?
That's probably why she
And
don't
that's
wanna
why
I
she
come.
just
had to
thought
come
she
up here.
actually walked out the room backwards. She wouldn't turn around.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to this new album, T.I.